Google Glass coming to you for a low price of $1,500. Sparnos here, and today we're going to talk about Google Glass. Now, what Google Glass is, if you have no idea what it is it's basically a computer that you wear on your head, sort of. Now, it costs $1,500 for the developer version of it, but the price will probably be lowered when it gets released to everyone else. Now, you can buy a pair. There was applications you could fill out to buy a pair, but you can't do that anymore. So, $1,500 for a developer version is absolutely ridiculous. To me, that's way too much for the economy now. But I don't know too much about that stuff. Probably when they release it to everyone else, it'll only be $1,000. Only $1,000 if you really want to spend $1,000 on this thing. So it could take photos, it could take videos in 720p, photos in 5 megapixels, and the memory is 12 gigabytes of usable memory. There's 16 gigabytes in total, 1 gigabyte of RAM. And what you do is you tether it to your phone or hook it up through Bluetooth, and that's how you work it. So whenever your text messages come, you could call whoever you want by speaking to it. You just speak to it. There's no touchscreen or anything. You just speak to it. And when you speak to it, you tell it, give it commands, and it talks to you not using earbuds. There's no earbuds that you put in. It uses, when you hook it up, when you put it on your head, it has a titanium wire that goes around your head. And then to the right of that titanium wire is like this white sensor bar, sort of. It looks cool. You can change the color of it and stuff, but it's like touchscreen as well. So it's not touchscreen, but like you could slide your finger across it and it detects motion. And when you slide your finger, it goes to the next page and stuff like that. But when it talks to you, no one else can hear it. It's almost impossible for anyone else to hear it except for the person that's wearing it, because it uses vibrations that go through your skull, and that's how you listen to it. That's a little crazy to me, but apparently it works much better than earphones, and I would understand why it would, but that's still pretty sketchy. I wouldn't want that happening to me. And the other things that it could do is it could Skype, sort of. Not Skype, Google Hangouts. That's it. And you could do what Skype and Ubu and all that do. And people that see it see what you're walking to and stuff like that. People that are watching you, but you see whatever their webcam is showing off of them. So it's like Skype, but I just confused you, didn't I? You just look through the glass and you can see the other person, basically. And you can only see it with your right eye, sort of, because it only goes over one eye. And you could attach any lens you want to it. So like if you have sunglasses, you pop the lenses out, pop them into the Google Glass, and it works perfectly. Or if you have regular glasses, because you need glasses, pop them in and pop them out whenever you want. You can charge it. It has its own battery. You just charge it, plug it in like you would plug in your phone. The sound is specifically called a bone conduction transducer. That's pretty cool. The display is 640 by 360 pixels. It's like equal to a 25-inch screen from 8 feet away. That's pretty sick. That's like looking at your phone, basically, but with one eye, I guess. And yeah, so you could read text messages, and you can open text messages by looking up, and it opens them. It is just all around a really cool device. But it costs $1,500. $1,500 for a developer version. And when they come out with the normal versions, they're probably just going to be around like $1,000. But that's still a lot of money. Who's going to pay $1,000 for this thing? I don't know. Maybe you could prove me wrong. I would if it was much cheaper. If it was like 300, 400, 400, I can understand. I would pay 400 for that. But man, 1,500 is just a lot. I know it's a developer version, but still, that is just a lot of money. And you might only be able to use it on Android operating systems, not iPhone operating systems. So, Apple operating systems. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about today. So we probably should go look it up. It is pretty cool the way people show it, but it's a little insane if you ask me. So please leave a like and subscribe, and if you want to see more of my videos, click on my channel. Thanks. See you later.